So today we're doing a canvas study for my class. This side is going to be the Liquitex Basics, because that's the assignment for the class. But this side I'm going to do the same thing in order to use up the Zenacolor Gouache. And will I use all the black today? See them here. I have been spraying them to keep them wet. This palette that I have them in, the Sun Art, has done a really good job. They separate out really easily in here, so I'll probably have to mix some up. And then I have my, where I thought I had a, oh, there it is. We'll use this one today because I actually don't know where I put the other one to dry. And I have my porcelain palette here to help me mix the colors for that. So, yay. And the colors won't match 1 to 1. They just, there's not, hold on. Ah, okay. Here we go. Organize. So I am going to start by getting my acrylics ready, because the first thing I have to do is paint a black background. So I wonder if that will use up all the black for this. I haven't used a lot of black in these Zenacolor things. It's ivory black, and we're going to start here. So basically we're drawing 2 tea lights, or sketching 2 tea lights, so here I go. So the first part of this, of course, is to lay down black, and I will say that this took a lot of layers on the Liquitex side. This Zenacolor black, you know, I mean, you don't really have to worry about it separating into a black goo because you're just using black, but it covered really well and really quickly. I didn't have to go back and do a ton of layers like I did this side. So, you know, maybe if they just sold black, I'd buy that. I don't know. I'm not going to. No. There's other places to get it. So, but it did go on smooth. It did go on quickly, and so I need to let this dry now. Okay, so we're mostly dry. We're almost dry on the gouache side. We're mostly dry on the acrylic side. It's kind of sticky. But I'm going to go ahead and sketch in the candle shapes. And I'm not really, I'm just trying to get like the shape here. So you probably won't see one spot there. So I will say, if you never like just laid down acrylic before, let it dry, that this is like really glossy. Because it's just on paper, it's very smooth. And you can really see where the wet spots still are on the gouache because it dries pretty matte. And that's actually not too bad. Like I said, if they just sold black in a tube, I would buy it. But I still probably wouldn't. but that was the least hard part I've had with that gouache, so we'll see here. Alright, so I'm going to start. I need to mix up some colors. I'm going to start on the candle. Still waiting for the acrylic to dry enough for me to do one last layer, and the gouache obviously dries faster, so I'm on the part where we have to do the flames, and this is going to be hard because this Zenacolor white just doesn't do the job usually, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. So this, I can't get past. It feels like I'm just leaving chalky puddles behind with this and not getting a very smooth blend, which is expected because this didn't really blend very well in my testing. So, but I did eventually get the layers up there. But it took as long as it took with these acrylics, which again was not unexpected. Let me get the quibble hairs off of this. Oh, come on, quibble hair. This ivory black didn't really cover very well, and in fact, like you can still see brush strokes with everything. So I was going to come back in with a little bit more black and just kind of cover it up a bit more. But it did blend out fairly nicely, and I like the way it looks. But yeah, I needed a lot more black than what I thought with the ivory black. The Zenacolor Gouache covered really good, but it still dries very chalky. It doesn't blend very well. So I don't feel like I got like a nice soft glow like I did with the acrylics, though. Let me change the light a bit for you. So you can kind of see what it actually looks like and just like the natural light of the room. That's cool here. But it's definitely a much richer black with these acrylics compared. Again, not a one-to-one comparison. I'm just trying to use them up, and the best way to do that is to just do these a bit more. So I think that's it. This brush is falling apart on me, which really sucks. Okay. I think this is another art color. Now this is a Royal Langrendic one, and this keeps happening like right away. This is a new brush. So I think I really like these brushes. They do really well painting, but they don't stay together well. So I'm going to try to glue that back together again. But we'll see when we get there. So I hope you enjoyed this. I guess we should do the little part. I didn't do that with the last one. And that's always kind of sad because no matter how messy and goopy they look, when this part happens, it like makes a total difference. It's like when you block out your knitting, like something that looks like you only did like a kind of okay job, something that looks like you did a much better job. But there it is. So definitely a much richer black on this side. Got a pretty nice blend. I would have liked to have gotten it a little bit better, but I don't know that I trust the paper in this sketchbook to do that. So I'm gonna call it good. Again, it's drawing very chalky, very you know, when it dries, it has a very nice, you don't really see the brush strokes or anything, but it doesn't layer very well, it doesn't blend very well, and the colors are just, so gouache is supposed to dry differently, and it's usually darker, but not usually this chalky, like, just in comparison to other ones that I've used. So I'm a little bit excited if I can use these up. I'm almost out of white. I am really low on blue. I'm getting kind of low on black now that I did this. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed.